morning, guys, and welcome back to another video where I try to talk for 15 minutes about a build. So this build is like a modern flat level, modern bungalow. I know, I'm so creative with names, but you guys know I just like building modern homes. So this is basically just another modern home, but it's a bit different this time. It's a little more contemporary, like something you might actually see in the real world instead of just something extravagant that I wish could be possible. So this one I had a lot of fun with. It is, I think, a 2-bedroom plus garage, so you could technically just turn this into a 3-bedroom or whatever else you wanted to do with that extra room, or if you wanted to actually make that side of the house smaller so you could put in a pool or something, then you could definitely do that. It's not a small home, but it's not a super big home either, which I liked because I've been doing a lot of big homes lately, like a lot. Like you guys, oh hi Vader. Vader's coming to say hi in the video too. I've been doing a lot of just big builds lately, as you guys will come to see on the channel over the next couple weeks. I usually do my builds way ahead of time, and then I record my audio usually the week I'm gonna bring it out. So it's really fun to do all the big builds, but it takes so long and they're so large, and though it is a lot of fun, it's a lot of work to actually go and decorate them all. So I'm actually going to be doing a collab soon with Simproved again after she's done the few that she has to go on. We're going to do another modern home together because we both love modern homes. I mean, who doesn't love modern homes? So it took me a while here to decide on what I wanted to do for the siding. There's some new siding, of course, that comes with Get to Work, and I kind of wanted to use that, and then I wanted to use some stonework on there on those pillars, but then I think I went back and forth a few times, like I don't know what I want to use, and of course I was having some issues deciding what I wanted to do for the actual foundation of the home too, but I think I ended up just going with like a sort of like light brown color. I think that's what I go with. I might use like a gray and then use something else there, but anyway. Yeah, so I put a big garage in here. You really don't need this big garage, of course, and an actual build because we don't have cars in this game, which is kind of, I don't know, it kind of annoys me sometimes because I liked having the cars in Sims 3, but at the same time, it's not really necessary for the game. It would just be nice maybe to have some more like decorative cars so I could use some different cars when I'm actually building the houses and stuff instead of using all the same ones every time and just kind of changing their colors, but oh well. We've been getting a lot of packs lately, so I can't complain too much because we finally got a pack where I got more bushes and stuff. Of course, I didn't have it when I was actually doing this video, so I'm not using any of the new bushes or, trees or flowers or whatever that came with the romantic stuff pack thing. But I did use a lot of like rocks, and I used a lot of different like flower beds and stuff just because I've been really into landscaping lately in Sims. I don't know why, because as you guys know, usually I suck at landscaping, but lately I've just been all about the landscaping. I don't know why. I also like that you can see my other house builds behind this one. You can kind of see the modern cube and I think the modern couple starter home in the background there. I've actually been working my way through Newcrest right now, and I've almost completely finished two of the like neighborhoods, I guess. I've almost finished 2 of them, which is crazy because I've been, doing this for a while. But I almost finished 2 of them. So one of them is actually I just have one starter home to finish in like the top one, and then in the bottom left one I have, I think, one more lot to do. Of course, it probably, like, after this amount of time you would think I still have more left, but I've actually already done another like 2 or 3 builds besides this one because I'm a crazy person and I've been just building in The Sims like crazy lately. Just on like the weekends and stuff, I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna go build in The Sims just for fun. And I really like it. It's really fun. It's especially because there's not a lot of games you can actually like build homes in that I play. So it's kind of a creative outlet for me because I really like interior design, but in stuff like first-person shooters that I play a lot, like, it's not for interior design, so it's a little different. But yeah, so I'm just decorating the actual garage right now. I like to put in kind of like a little workshop area in the garages instead of putting 2 cars, because it's kind of, a little extra stuff instead of like, I don't know, I find in a garage you don't just put cars there. Like in my parents' garage, I know they literally never put the cars in there. We usually put my grandparents' speedboat in there throughout like the winter months and stuff after summer. But of course, we don't really need that when it's not summer, so they put it in there and we need all the space. But we have we have the boat, we have the, just summer equipment, we have like the tables and chairs, we have some trash bins. I think we have kind of like a workshop area in there too, but we have a lot of stuff in there, just not cars ever. So anyway, back to the actual video here. We're working on the kitchen, which I kind of liked because it was a little bit different with the open overhang on one side, and then on the other side there is the open windows to the dining room. So I really wanted to do something with open windows to the dining room because I did that in one build before. Besides in the modern mansion thing, I think I did that in there too, but I remember doing that in the 4 Mortal Sisters challenge house, and I really liked it, so I really wanted to do it ever since. But yeah, so I'm just decorating the kitchen. You guys know I really like putting a lot of clutter, so very cluttery kitchen, and with some typical kitchen colors I think that I've used before. I was trying to find a different table than the usual one for this, because I find I always use the same tables. I use the glass ones because they're modern, and this one I kind of wanted to make it a bit more like eclectic, if that makes sense. Like I wanted it to be like contemporary, up to date, but still like a bungalow. Still, like, when you think of a bungalow, for some reason I always think of like wood. Like I think of a very wood-oriented home. So I really wanted to kind of bring that throughout the space, through the kitchen, through the dining room. And I do that in the living room too. So it's a very, like, I guess, brown themed space, which is really weird for me because usually I'm all about the whites and the crazy pops of color and black and blue and red, and I always have to put something like that in there. So instead I actually did a kind of wood themed this time, so it's a little different for me, but I had fun doing it and I really like how it turned out, and I really like this actual living room space because it's very cozy, and I find that's what wood does. It makes a room really just cozy, comfortable, and I don't know, I think it looks like a nice little room. And then I put the little candle separator there because I always like to separate the actual door where you come in from the open space, just because in most homes, you actually do have a really differentiating space. Like, you don't just kind of walk in and everything's just there. I know I'm saying that, and like my apartment's kind of like that, but like when you walk in, you have like a closet, and then you have some like chairs. You don't just directly walk right into the living room, I guess, but you kind of do. It's like, you guys don't really know what my apartment looks like, but like, it's kind of hard to explain. But anyway, I like separating the spaces, and I put a little reading nook there. I like those little chairs that came with the last pack. I think they're really cute. So I did put a computer room in here too. So there's actually 2 bedrooms, I think 2 bathrooms, a computer room, and the full garage, which of course you could actually turn into a really big master bedroom or something if you wanted. So I would probably do that myself if I was playing with this house and I had like a lot of Sims. Usually I end up converting all my spaces, even if I actually bring in someone's house from the gallery, which usually I don't do. Usually I use my own houses, or whatever house I start with, I just build off of that for eternity. But yeah, so I just did a lime and black sort of little computer space. It always makes me wish that I had my own computer room, because my workspace is kind of in the middle of our living room / kitchen / dining area. So it's kind of nice when I'm here by myself, but when I'm not here by myself, it gets really annoying because you always have people around and they're talking, or they're playing a game or doing something that's like kind of loud, and it's really distracting if I want to work, but oh well. And so I did the first bedroom there. I was trying to use some different kind of tile for the walls than I usually use. So this is like one of those new tiles, and I really like it actually. I think it's really cute, and it went really well with what I wanted to do. So both of the bathrooms are really big, and honestly I really like them. I really wish I could have a bathroom like that. I think they're really cool, and they're really like open and spacious, which is what I like too, but they have a lot in them. And I'm sorry if you can hear my cat being loud and obnoxious, jumping around everywhere. This time of day, they usually kind of wake up for a little while and then go back to sleep soon, so yeah, it should be quiet again here soon. But anyway, so I did both of the bedrooms in kind of a mirror fashion, so each bedroom actually mirrors the other. Both bedrooms, one is like the adult bedroom is more like black and blue, I think I made it, and it's more like fancy, and then the other one's all casual, and it's maybe for like a new boy or girl. And of course, if you wanted to convert that into rooms for like kids, or if you wanted to even convert one of these rooms into 2 rooms, you definitely could, because they're pretty big rooms. I always I find I make really big bedrooms, and I'm like, what the hell am I going to put in here? That's why I really like these new big closets, because I have something to put in the bedroom now. Because most bedrooms have closets, so instead of making like a fake closet, now I can have a real closet. Yay! So I really like the new closets, and I like that you have some new interactions with them, and it's kind of fun because it's like a new place that your Sims can go woohoo instead of just in the beds all the time. And then there's the hot tubs, I guess, but hot tubs are really expensive and I really don't like to buy them. But we are coming up on the end of this video. I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. The screenshots are gonna start now. There we go. So I really like this house, and I hope you guys do too. Of course, if you do, be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think, or if you have any ideas for future builds, or let me know if you're going to use this house for your Sims. And of course, you can always send me screenshots of your Sims playing in my homes. I would love to see those. You can always connect with me on Twitter for that. And if you're ever wondering what I'm building next, follow me on Twitter, because usually earlier in the week I always announce what I'm working on next, or what is going to be coming up that week. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, my name is Kat. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I also wanted to let you guys know that Chapter 1 and 2 of Haven are now available on my website and on Wattpad. Links in the description below. So if you want to check out my book that's coming out in April, be sure to check out my website. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a great week. See you next time.